welcome back to my channel, the best place for writers, editors and storytellers. You must be wondering why the title of this video is about reading when this channel is about writing. Well, if you're not a reader, you cannot be a writer, and anybody who tells you otherwise is not your friend. So in this video, we'll talk about some tips and strategies on how you can read more in less time and get more books into your life and eventually become a better writer. That's a lot of stuff and a lot of strategies. So let's go. Tip number 1 is to use your downtime wisely. What is downtime? It is the time you spend doing nothing or you just waste over nothing. For example, when you're commuting to work, to and fro from work, you're just sitting in a cab or a bus or a train, scrolling Instagram or just looking at other people. Instead of doing that, you could just carry a book with you wherever and always have something to read and catch up on your character's life. Or even simpler is to have an ebook always on your phone. Have the Kindle app. They're not sponsoring this, but still have a Kindle app. And that way you'll always be able to read even in those specific times when you do nothing. And now there would be some people who would say, Srishti, at that time I'm just returning from work. I'm super tired. You can't expect me to take out my phone or a book and read. I just want to sit there mindlessly. I don't want to take the effort of reading. Well, in that case comes my next tip, which is listen to audiobooks. This is the tip that is literally a lifesaver for me, because even when you're super tired and you don't want to take some strain on your eyes by reading from a physical book or an ebook, in that case you can just take a little bit strain on your ears and use audiobooks as the experience. I like to call audiobooks as the passive reading experience, where you're just being lazy and you're still in the story. The third tip is a no-brainer, which is pick the right genre to read. A lot of people make this mistake of just picking up a book because someone recommended it to them, and then they don't like the book and then they think, oh, I don't like reading. Well, the truth is you probably just don't like a particular book, so move on to the other one. Keep moving on until you find something that you really like. And trust me, you are more likely to keep the reading habit in your life if you like something that you read. Don't care about what people think, because trust me, reading is a lifestyle habit. It's not a trend. You don't need to fit in. My next tip is for productivity people. People who have these long to-do lists and so many tasks that they think, I don't have time for reading. Well, this is your method. Just put down reading as a task on your list. I know I'm not kidding, and this is a strategy which actually works. All you have to do is, if you have a to-do list for the things that you're going to do for the day, just sandwich reading as a task between two of your other tasks. This strategy works best for people who like to check off stuff from their to-do lists. So that way, if you just have read for 20 minutes as one of your tasks, you would be tempted to check off that check mark by doing that read for 20 minutes, and you get the satisfaction of checking a task and you also get the reading done. But wait, what if you're one of those people who, once they start reading, cannot stop reading? I'm one of those people. I don't get certain of my tasks done because the book is so good that I get pulled into it. So for you, I have the strategy called the reading day method. This strategy is perfect for people who have a flexible schedule or are self-employed. What you do in this method is you just pick a day of the week when you just read. On that specific day, all you do is read. So for this, you need to have the flexibility where you can schedule all your other tasks, your work task, your personal task, everything else on the other 6 days of the week, and this specific one day is only for reading. But wait, what if you're one of those people who cannot read for hours at a stretch? Well, then use reading as a reward for a certain task. For example, you could say that if I finish this presentation in the next 60 minutes or in the next 90 minutes, then I will take a half an hour reading break. You can do this for all of your tasks, all of your important major tasks on your to-do list. You can put down reading as a reward. So that way you finish the most important task and then you give reading as a reward to yourself. And this is also a quick guilt-free way of reading as much as you want and also getting the work done at the same time. My next strategy is buy limited books. This is a cruel one, but it's the best strategy for people who love buying a lot of books but are not able to read them all up. What you do is you enter the bookstore and you tell yourself that I'm only going to buy one book, and you have to have a lot of discipline and buy only one book. That way you'll actually end up buying a book that you really want to read, and you limit yourself by saying that, hey, I'm not going to buy another book until I finish this one. This way, you satisfy the inner bookworm and also bribe yourself to read that one book so you can get more books. That's all I got for you in today's video. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already for more writing related content for new aspiring authors. This is me, Srishti signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy reading!